Did you know that by the time you feel symptoms of kidney damage, nearly 80% of your kidney function may already be gone? That's how quietly and dangerously kidney issues may develop in your body. In this video, we'll tell you about 10 toxic daily habits that are destroying your kidneys, clearly explaining how each habit damages specific parts of your body and leads to long-term kidney issues. If you care about your health or your loved ones, don't ignore these signs. Always consult a healthcare professional if you suspect any kidney-related symptoms. And stay tuned, because at the end, we'll share 5 powerful foods that help protect your kidneys. Now, let's get started. 1. Overusing painkillers like NSAIDs. Popping painkillers like ibuprofen or naproxen might seem harmless, but when used too often, they may quietly wreck your kidneys. These drugs belong to a group called NSAIDs, or non-steroidal anti-inflammatory drugs, and while they're great at reducing pain and inflammation, they also shrink the blood vessels that supply your kidneys. When less blood reaches these organs, their filtering power drops. Inside your kidneys are tiny filters that clean out waste. Non-steroidal anti-inflammatory drugs reduce the blood flow to these filters, which means toxins may start building up in your body without you realizing it. They also block the production of prostaglandins, hormones that help maintain healthy blood flow, especially when you're stressed or dehydrated. Without enough prostaglandins, your kidneys become oxygen-starved and more prone to long-term damage. You might not feel it right away, but overusing these meds slowly chips away at your kidney function. If you find yourself relying on them often, it's a good idea to speak with a healthcare professional before things get worse. A PubMed study found that it is safe for the kidneys to take 3 or 4 painkillers a week on average. On the other hand, painkillers are more likely to hurt women's kidneys than men's. There's a lot more where that came from. Go ahead and subscribe so you're always in the loop with our latest health videos. 2. Holding in urine often. Waiting too long to pee might seem harmless, but holding in urine too often may set your kidneys up for serious trouble. When your bladder stays full for extended periods, pressure starts building inside. This pressure may push urine backward, from the bladder into the ureters and even toward the kidneys, a condition known as vesicoestrural reflux. That backflow increases the risk of urinary tract infections, which may travel up and cause kidney infections if left untreated. Repeated infections may scar the kidneys and reduce their ability to filter waste. Holding urine also stretches the bladder muscles, making them weaker over time and affecting normal emptying, which leads to urine pooling, but an ideal environment for bacterial growth. A PubMed study of more than 100 female nurses, who often put off going to the bathroom because they work long hours, found that those who regularly avoided going to the bathroom actually had bigger bladders. But holding on to a lot of urine may weaken the muscles in the pelvic floor over time, making it harder to control the urge to go to the bathroom. 3. High salt consumption. Most of us don't realize it, but eating salty food every day may be a slow trap for our kidneys. When you consume too much salt, your body holds onto extra water to dilute the excess sodium. This raises your blood volume, which puts extra pressure on the tiny blood vessels in your kidneys. These vessels are delicate, and over time, that constant high pressure wears them down, making it harder for your kidneys to filter waste properly. Your kidneys also have to work harder to get rid of the extra sodium, which stresses out the filtering system. This leads to scarring inside the kidneys, reducing their function bit by bit. As the damage builds, proteins may start leaking into your urine, a warning sign that your kidneys are under serious strain. You won't feel this damage right away, but the long-term effects may be irreversible. If salty snacks, canned foods, or fast food are a regular part of your day, your kidneys might already be paying the price. Research backs up the advice that you shouldn't eat more than 2,300 milligrams of salt per day, which is about 1 teaspoon of salt. We've covered 3 big ways our toxic daily habits may harm kidneys. Now we want to hear from you. Drop a comment and let us know which daily habit you think is not good for your kidneys. 4. Chronic dehydration. Going hours without drinking enough water might not seem like a big deal, but chronic dehydration slowly chips away at your kidney health. When your body doesn't get enough fluids, your blood becomes thicker and more concentrated, which reduces the flow to your kidneys. This low blood volume limits how well your kidneys may filter waste and flush out toxins, causing harmful substances like urea and creatinine to build up in your bloodstream. Dehydration also makes your urine more acidic, increasing the risk of kidney stones and damaging the lining of your urinary tract. On top of that, your kidneys rely on fluid balance to regulate essential electrolytes like sodium and potassium. Without enough water, that balance gets disrupted, putting even more stress on the filtering system. Over time, this may lead to inflammation and permanent loss of function in your nephrons, the working units of your kidneys. If you're constantly thirsty or skipping water during your day, your kidneys might already be struggling in silence. PubMed says that staying hydrated, especially with water, may help stop chronic kidney disease. 5. Excessive sugar intake. That daily soda or extra dessert might feel harmless, but too much sugar over time may seriously damage your kidneys. When you regularly consume high amounts of sugar, your blood glucose levels spike. This forces your pancreas to release more insulin, but with time your cells stop responding properly, a condition called insulin resistance. As this builds, your body struggles to keep blood sugar under control, leading to prediabetes or type 2 diabetes. High blood sugar harms the small blood vessels in your kidneys, especially the glomeruli, the filters that clean your blood. These filters become thick and scarred, making them leak essential proteins into the urine. This condition, known as diabetic nephropathy, slowly reduces kidney function without you even knowing it. Elevated sugar levels also create oxidative stress and inflammation inside kidney tissue, speeding up long-term damage. If sugary drinks, processed snacks, or sweetened cereals are part of your daily routine, you might be unknowingly putting your kidneys on a path to chronic disease. As a matter of fact, there is evidence from PubMed that sugar is a causal factor in various kidney disease risk factors, such as obesity, diabetes, and elevated serum uric acid levels. 6. Ignoring high blood pressure. According to research, high blood pressure might silently cause serious harm to your kidneys every single day. When your blood pressure stays elevated over time, it puts extreme force on the tiny blood vessels inside your kidneys. These vessels are designed to handle gentle flow, not constant pressure, so they begin to stiffen and narrow. As these vessels become damaged, less blood reaches the kidney's filtering units, called nephrons. Without steady blood flow, these filters can't clean your blood properly, leading to waste buildup in your body. Over time, the filters scar and die off, reducing kidney function bit by bit. High pressure also affects the kidney's ability to regulate fluid and sodium levels, which causes a vicious cycle. Your blood pressure rises even more, and your kidneys get weaker. If your blood pressure isn't well controlled, you might not feel anything now, but your kidneys are taking the hit in silence, inching closer to irreversible damage. 7. Eating too much processed meat. Grabbing packaged meals, deli meats, or fast food may be convenient, but eating too much processed food may slowly break down your kidney health. These foods are loaded with preservatives, sodium, artificial additives, and phosphorus-based compounds. High levels of phosphorus in processed foods get absorbed rapidly, raising blood phosphorus levels beyond what the kidneys may safely handle. This causes mineral imbalances, leading to calcium being pulled from your bones and forming harmful deposits in your kidneys and blood vessels. At the same time, The added sodium raises blood pressure and damages the tiny vessels that filter your blood. Many processed foods also increase oxidative stress and inflammation, making it harder for your kidneys to keep up with repair and filtration. If your diet leans heavily on convenience foods, your kidneys are likely working overtime and may not be able to keep it up for long. A PubMed study with about 5,000 people found that people who ate the most red meat were much more likely to get chronic kidney disease than people who ate the least red meat. For whole red meat, the risk went up by 73%, and for processed red meat, it went up by almost twice as much. 8. Not sleeping enough. It's easy to overlook sleep when life gets busy, but consistently missing out on rest may take a real toll on your kidneys. Your body uses sleep to repair and reset, and that includes your kidneys. When you don't sleep enough, stress hormones like cortisol stay elevated, which raises blood pressure, a major trigger for kidney strain. At the same time, poor sleep disrupts the circadian rhythm that guides kidney function. This internal clock helps regulate filtration rates and fluid balance, and when it's thrown off, your kidneys struggle to perform efficiently. Inflammation also rises with sleep deprivation, damaging the tiny blood vessels that filter toxins. Lack of sleep may even affect how your kidneys respond to hormones like antidiuretic hormone, which controls how much water your body holds or releases. Over time, all of this leads to impaired filtering, higher toxin buildup, and reduced kidney function. According to a PubMed study that included over 4,200 participants, those who slept for 7 to 8 hours per night were almost twice as likely to experience a quick decline in kidney function as those who slept for 5 hours or less per night. 9. Smoking cigarettes. Cigarette smoke introduces toxic compounds like nicotine and cadmium into your bloodstream. These chemicals damage the lining of your blood vessels, including the ones that supply your kidneys. Nicotine also increases blood pressure and heart rate, which adds extra pressure on the delicate filtering units inside your kidneys. The more pressure they're under, the faster they wear out. Meanwhile, cadmium, a heavy metal found in cigarette smoke, accumulates in kidney tissue and disrupts normal cellular function, causing scarring and inflammation. Smoking also promotes oxidative stress, which leads to cellular damage in the kidneys and makes it harder for them to heal or filter waste properly. Even if your lungs feel fine, your kidneys are absorbing the silent impact. The damage builds with every cigarette, whether you feel it or not. An article in PubMed suggests that quitting smoking could significantly reduce the risk of developing kidney cancer. On top of that, smokers have a much lower success rate when it comes to renal transplantation. These results make it very clear that quitting smoking is the best way to safeguard your kidneys. 10. Frequent use of protein supplements. That daily protein shake may seem like a healthy habit, but overdoing protein supplements may quietly put your kidneys at risk. When you consume too much protein, your body produces more nitrogen-based waste products like urea. It's your kidney's job to filter out that waste, so the more protein you take in, the harder they have to work to clear it out. This constant overload causes a condition called hyperfiltration, where the kidneys temporarily increase their filtering rate to manage the excess. But over time, this high-pressure state puts stress on the glomeruli, the tiny filtering units, leading to scarring and reduced function. The risk grows even higher if you're not drinking enough water, because concentrated waste becomes harder to flush. Frequent protein supplement use may also disturb your body's acid-base balance, making your kidneys work harder to maintain stability. If you're using protein powders daily without medical guidance or a clear fitness goal, your kidneys might be paying the price in silence. A PubMed study that followed nearly 1,800 Iranians for an average of 6 years found that those who consumed a lot of protein on a low-carbohydrate, high-protein diet were also more likely to develop chronic kidney disease. Moving on, 5 powerful foods that naturally protect your kidneys. If you're wondering how to support kidney function without relying on supplements or drastic diets, the answer may already be in your kitchen. Here, we'll walk you through 5 kidney-friendly foods you may add to your plate. 1. Red bell peppers. Red bell peppers are a perfect kidney-friendly snack thanks to their low potassium content and high antioxidant profile. Unlike many fruits and vegetables that are loaded with potassium, something that may burden weakened kidneys, but red bell peppers provide flavor and nutrients without overloading your system. They're rich in vitamin C, which helps reduce inflammation throughout the body, including the kidneys. What makes them especially helpful is their content of lycopene and beta-carotene, powerful antioxidants that neutralize free radicals and prevent oxidative stress, one of the silent threats to your kidney cells. Additionally, their water content supports healthy hydration, easing the pressure on your filtration system. When consumed regularly, they assist in reducing the internal load on your nephrons and help maintain a healthier environment for cellular repair. If you're looking to nourish your kidneys without compromising on taste or nutrients, red bell peppers are an easy, colorful place to start. 2. Blueberries. Blueberries offer more than just a sweet bite. They're packed with protective compounds that your kidneys appreciate. These tiny berries are loaded with anthocyanins, which help fight oxidative stress, a major factor in kidney aging and disease. Blueberries are also naturally low in sodium, phosphorus, and potassium, making them a safe fruit for people with reduced kidney function. Their fiber supports better blood sugar regulation, which indirectly protects the kidneys by reducing the chance of diabetes-related damage. Plus, the anti-inflammatory properties in blueberries help minimize damage to the tiny vessels that carry blood to the kidneys. Studies show that diets rich in berries may improve kidney filtration efficiency and reduce protein leakage, which is often a warning sign of kidney stress. When you make blueberries a part of your routine, you're not just satisfying a craving. You're giving your kidneys a long-lasting advantage against daily wear and tear. 3. Garlic. Garlic works like a natural shield for your kidneys by lowering inflammation and supporting balanced blood pressure. One of the biggest threats to kidney health is consistently high blood pressure, which puts strain on the tiny filters inside your kidneys. Garlic helps relax blood vessels and improve circulation, easing that stress. It also contains allicin, a sulfur-rich compound with potent antioxidant and antimicrobial properties. These actions protect the delicate structures within the kidneys from damage caused by toxins and low-grade infections. Garlic also helps reduce cholesterol and blood sugar levels, 2 major contributors to chronic kidney issues when left unchecked. Another plus is that it adds bold flavor to food without needing to rely on salt, something your kidneys are much better off without. By making garlic a regular part of your meals, you're not just enhancing taste. You're creating a more kidney-friendly lifestyle with every bite. 4. Cauliflower. Cauliflower may look simple, but it plays a powerful role in supporting kidney health. It's low in potassium and phosphorus, making it a great choice for anyone watching their mineral intake. But it's not just about what it lacks. It's also about what it offers. Cauliflower contains compounds like sulforaphane and indoles, which help the body neutralize toxins and reduce inflammation, both of which are key to preserving kidney function. It's also a natural source of vitamin C and fiber, helping reduce the workload on your kidneys by improving digestion and fighting oxidative damage. This veggie acts like a sponge in your body, binding toxins in the gut and aiding in their safe removal through the digestive tract, so your kidneys don't have to filter as much. Whether roasted, mashed, or steamed, cauliflower supports your kidney health in quiet but meaningful ways, all while being easy to include in everyday meals. 5. Cranberries. Cranberries do much more than prevent urinary tract infections. They actively support your kidneys by protecting the entire urinary system. These berries contain proanthocyanidins, compounds that prevent bacteria from sticking to the walls of the bladder and urethra. This reduces the risk of infections traveling up to the kidneys, which may cause serious inflammation and damage. Cranberries are also rich in antioxidants and have been shown to reduce inflammation markers in the body. Their natural acidity helps keep the urine environment less welcoming to harmful bacteria. What makes them especially valuable is their role in lowering the chances of kidney scarring that may result from repeated infections. Whether fresh, dried without added sugar, or in diluted juice form, cranberries are a simple way to reinforce your kidney's natural defenses. Making them a small but regular part of your diet could help keep infections and their long-term impact on your kidneys safely at bay. Kidney damage often creeps in without warning. You may not feel a thing until the damage is already serious. That's why we need to be more aware of the everyday habits that quietly put pressure on these hard-working organs. When you eat more mindfully, stay hydrated, get proper sleep, and avoid overloading your body with harmful substances, you're actually giving your kidneys the care they deserve. The good news? We don't need drastic changes. Just small, smart choices every day may help you protect your kidney health for the long run. In this amazing video, we learned about all the toxic daily habits that are destroying our kidneys. But did you know that there are many ways to protect your health? Want to find out more? Watch 10 foods that may damage your unhealthy kidneys. Or watch what happens to your body after you stop sugar for 1 month. Watch one, or even better, watch both. Do you follow any of the daily habits mentioned earlier? Let us know in the comments below.